Mm. Dear mama, I don't even know where to start tonight. The house don't feel the same no more. Your voice ain't in the kitchen. Your footsteps ain't in the hallway. And some days I still catch myself reaching for my phone to call you. I miss hearing you say everything gonna be alright, because ever since heaven took you, nothing really been alright. Mama, I'm sorry. Sorry for the times I acted like you'd always be. Sorry for the hugs I never gave, the love I never showed enough, the moments I was too busy to sit and listen to you talk. If I could go back in time, I swear I'd hold you longer, tell you I love you 1,000 more times. I'd stay one more minute, just one more minute. People tell me be strong, but they don't understand. You were the person I ran to when life got heavy. Now I carry pain in silence, because my safe place is gone. So I'm writing this letter to my mom in heaven, hoping somehow you can hear me tonight. Mama, I miss you more than words can explain. Since you left, nothing feels right. Who do I cry to when the world gets cold? Who do I lean on when my heart breaks down? I still need you, mama, even though you're not around. Please watch over me from heaven until the day I see you again. I still remember your smile, the way you prayed for me, the way you stayed strong, even when life was hurting you. And now I finally understand all the sacrifices you made. I was too young, too blind to see how much pain you carried just to make sure I was okay. Mama, life been hard without you. Some nights I sit alone and cry, like a little kid all over again, because the truth is, a child never stops needing their mother. Sometimes I look up at the sky and wonder if you see me. Do you still walk beside me when I feel alone? Do you hear me when I whisper, I need you, mama? I hope heaven is beautiful. I hope the angels know how special you are. I've been walking through the shadows, trying hard not to lose my way. Too many nights filled with silence, too many tears I could not save. I smiled while my soul was breaking, carried pain nobody knew. But somewhere in the middle of my darkness, I still felt the light break through. Every scar became a story, every storm became a prayer. And when I thought heaven forgot me, I felt God standing there. I still hear heaven calling my name, through the fire, through the rain. Even when my faith feels weak, your love still reaches me. I was lost but not too far gone. Your mercy kept me holding on. And when the whole world turned away, I still hear heaven calling my name. I've made mistakes I can't erase, fought battles deep inside. There were nights I almost gave up, with nobody by my side. But grace kept pulling me closer, when darkness won in my soul. And somehow through all the broken pieces, God still made me whole. If you're hurting tonight, if your tears won't stop falling, just remember this one thing: heaven still hears you calling. I still hear heaven calling my name. And I know I'll never be the same, because mercy found me in the dark and placed new life inside my heart. Even in the dark, I still hear you calling. Even in the dark, I still hear you calling. I've been walking through shadows, trying not to lose my way. Too many nights full of silence, too many tears I could not say. People saw me smiling, but they never felt my pain. to break. Every scar became a story, every storm became a prayer. And when I thought heaven left me, I felt God standing there. I still hear heaven calling my name. Through every fire, through every rain. Even when my faith feels weak, your love still reaches me. I was lost, but not too far gone. Your mercy kept me holding on. And when the whole world walked away, I still hear heaven calling my name. Calling my name. I made mistakes I can't erase. Fell down more than once before. There were nights I almost gave up, lying broken on the floor. But grace kept pulling me closer when darkness wanted my soul. And somehow through all my broken pieces, God still made me whole. If you're hurting tonight, if your tears keep falling down, just remember this one thing: heaven still hears you now. I still hear heaven calling my name. Through every heartbreak, every pain, when darkness tried to bury me, your light still covered me. I was weak, but you stayed strong. Your grace kept leading me on, and now my soul will forever say, I still hear heaven calling my name. Calling my name. I still hear you calling. Heaven calling my name. Walk through darkness, fought through pain, smiled in sunshine, cried in rain, broken inside, still holding on. Your mercy kept me strong for so long. I still hear heaven calling my name. Through every storm, through every pain. When I was weak and hope was gone, your love kept pulling smile, but nobody sees the war. Nobody hears the prayers I whisper when the room gets dark. Yeah, I've been fighting battles in silence. I laugh with everybody in the daytime, make jokes so nobody worries about me. But every night when the world goes quiet, these demons keep talking to me. I stare at the ceiling for hours, asking God if He still hears my cries. 'Cause I'm smiling in all my pictures, but deep down inside, I'm tired. People think I got it together. They say you strong, you gon' be alright. But they don't see these tears on my pillow, or the pain I hide every night. Even standing in a crowded room. And the saddest thing about depression is people can't see what you go through. I smile, but I'm dying inside. Hiding tears I can no longer hide. Screaming help, but nobody knows how much pain lives behind my soul. And I try, Lord knows that I try, but some nights I break down and cry. Still praying heaven hears my voice before this darkness steals my life. I got memories that still haunt me, words people said I can't erase, trauma sleeping inside my heart, still bleeding after all these days. Sometimes I look in the mirror and barely recognize my face. I became so good at pretending that even I believe I'm okay. And I know somebody listening right now feels exactly what I say. So if you're barely holding on tonight, please don't let go today. You are not weak because you're hurting. Even the strongest souls get tired, and God still walks with broken people, even through the fire. One day this pain gon' make sense. One day these scars gon' heal. And the tears you cry in darkness, God counts every single tear. I smile, but I'm dying inside, trying so hard just to survive. And if nobody else understands, God still holds my trembling hands. And I know I can't give up tonight, even when depression still alone, and your heart feels heavy tonight, just remember this: you're not alone. I don't even remember what peace feels like anymore. I just keep surviving, smiling for people, while secretly falling apart. Everybody calls me strong, but they don't know what it costs me. I carry pain I never speak about, like chains hanging all over me. I answer I'm okay automatically, even when my soul feels weak. 'Cause after a while you learn nobody really checks when you can't sleep. I gave my heart to everybody till there was nothing left for me. Now I sit alone in silence, trying not to drown in my own thoughts again. And sometimes I wish somebody would hold me together the way I hold everybody else. I'm tired of being strong, tired of pretending I can carry it all, tired of smiling through the pain, while my whole world slowly falls. And every night I talk to God, asking how much more can I take? 'Cause the strongest souls get tired too, even warriors break. People only love your strength until you finally fall apart. Then suddenly the room gets quiet and you're left alone with your scars. I miss the version of me that used to dream without fear. Now I just survive the days and fight invisible tears. Sometimes I drive with no destination, just praying peace finds me somehow. And maybe somebody listening to this song feels exactly like me right now. If you've been carrying pain in silence, this song is for you tonight. You don't always gotta be the strong one. It's okay to cry, and God still sees the tears nobody else notices. So don't give up yet, the story isn't over. I'm tired of being strong, tired of fighting battles alone, tired of healing everybody else, while my own heart turns cold. But maybe tomorrow brings healing, maybe tomorrow brings light. And if you're barely holding on tonight, please rain. The people everybody depends on, the people secretly breaking inside. I hope you heal someday. I don't even remember what peace feels like anymore. I just keep surviving, smiling for people who are secretly falling apart. Everybody calls me strong, but they don't know what it cost me. I carry pain I never speak about, like chains hanging all over me. I answer I'm okay automatically, even when my soul feels weak. 'Cause after a while you learn, nobody really checks when you can't sleep. I gave my heart to everybody, till there was nothing left for me. Now I sit alone in silence, trying not to drown in my own thoughts again. And sometimes I wish somebody would hold me together the way I hold everybody else. I'm tired of being strong, tired of pretending I can carry it all, tired of smiling through the pain when my whole world slowly falls. And every night I talk to God, asking how much more can I take? 'Cause the strongest souls get tired too, even warriors break. Everybody calls me strong, but they don't know what it cost me. I carry pain I never speak about, like chains hanging all over me. I answer I'm okay automatically, even when my soul feels weak. 'Cause after a while you learn, nobody really checks. Funny how people love you when you're helping them survive, but when your world starts falling apart, suddenly nobody's around. This one hurts different. I answered every late night phone call, even when I was breaking too. I carried people through their storms while secretly drowning too. I gave my heart without limits, stayed loyal when nobody stayed. But the moment life got heavy on me, everybody walked away. Now the silence in my room gets louder. Every night I barely sleep, thinking about the people I would die for, who couldn't even check on me. And the saddest part about betrayal is it usually comes from the people you love the most. Everybody left when I needed them most, when my smile disappeared and my heart got cold, when depression had me fighting to survive. Nobody saw the tears I cried. I was there when everybody needed saving, but when I fell apart, nobody came. Now I talk to God through these lonely nights, trying to heal what people broke inside. Nights I cried in silence, asking heaven what I did wrong. How can people swear they love you, then disappear when pain comes? Some scars don't come from enemies, they come from people close. And betrayal cuts the deepest when it comes from your own. Now I keep my pain hidden behind music. These songs became my therapy, 'cause sometimes the only thing that understands you is a melody. If you ever felt abandoned, forgotten, used, broken by the people you love, because he heard conversations you never did. Everybody left when I needed them most. Now I heal these wounds alone, trying to smile while my soul still aches, trying to trust after all this pain, but I still believe better days are coming, even after all these lonely nights. And if your heart feels broken tonight, please don't give up on life. Sometimes the people who love the hardest get hurt the deepest, but one day God will send the right souls that stay. Sometimes I still pick up my phone, wanting to call you, then reality hits me all over again. You're gone, but my heart still talks to you every day. Mama, life don't feel the same no more. Ever since heaven opened up its doors, the house got quieter after you left, and I've been carrying pain I can't express. I still remember your voice in the kitchen, the way you prayed for me before bed. Now I give up everything I own just to hear those words again. People tell me time heals wounds, but this pain still feels brand new. Because no matter how old I get, Mama, I still need you. And sometimes I break down crying when nobody's around, because the only woman who loved me unconditionally is gone now. Mama, I still need you. Still searching for your love in everything I do. Still wishing heaven had visiting hours just so I could talk to you. And every night I look up at the sky, wondering if you still see me cry. If you can hear the song from heaven above, just know your baby still needs your love. Oh, there's so many things I never told you, so many hugs I wish I gave. I thought I had more time beside you. Now I visit memories instead. And nobody understands my silence when family gathers and I fake a smile. 'Cause losing your mother changes you forever, even after a little while. Sometimes I hear your favorite song and suddenly the tears won't stop, because grief comes in waves, and tonight it hit hard. Yeah. If your mother's still alive tonight, please hold her close for me. Tell her you love her while you still can't, because one phone call can change everything. And Mama, if heaven has windows, I hope you're watching me right now. Mama, I still need you. Even though the world says I should be strong, there's still a child inside my soul, missing the place where he belongs. And if God lets angels hear music, I hope the song reaches you tonight. Until the day I see you again, I'll keep carrying your light. A mother's love never really leaves, even when she does. Late nights, cold floor, tears falling while I lock that door. Smiling outside, breaking within, fighting battles I could never win. I carried pain nobody knew, walked through storms that nearly took me to. Friends disappeared when the sky turned gray, but somehow, Lord, you stayed. And when my faith got weak and my soul could barely breathe, I whispered one more prayer down on my knees. Heaven heard me crying when nobody else could hear. I was drowning in my sorrow, but God was standing near. He carried all my broken pieces, wiped away these falling tears. When the whole world turned against me, oh, heaven heard me crying. Empty pockets, heavy heart, trying to smile while falling apart. Some nights I questioned if love was real, if heaven truly knew how I feel. But every road that nearly destroyed me, every scar and painful memory, turned into proof I'm still alive. By His grace, I survived. When darkness filled my room and fear became the truth, I heard a quiet voice say, I'm still here with you. Heaven heard me crying, oh, when nobody else could hear. Oh yeah, I was drowning in my sorrow, but God was standing near. Oh, oh, He carried all my broken pieces, wiped away these falling tears, wiped away these falling tears. When the whole world turned against me, oh, heaven heard me crying. I almost gave up, I almost let go, but mercy kept pulling me close. Oh, through every heartbreak, through every fall, God never stopped loving me at all. Heaven heard me crying in the middle of the night, when I thought my story ended. God stepped into my life. Now every scar became a testimony, every tear became a song. I may have walked through hell and heartbreak, but heaven brought me home. Hey. Oh, heaven heard me crying. Oh, heaven heard me crying. Heaven heard me crying. Some nights the silence gets so loud in this house. Just don't feel like home anymore. Yeah, baby. Still leave your side of the bed untouched. Still got your picture sitting right where it was. Your coffee cup still up on the shelf. Guess I've been lying to myself. The hallway echoes when I walk alone. Every little sound feels colder than stone. I swear I heard your voice last night, but it was just the wind and the crying rain outside. And I tried, Lord knows I tried, to keep these walls from falling down. But memories keep haunting me now. Every room still whispers your name, and nothing around here feels the same. This house feels empty without you. Even the stars don't shine like they used to. I keep hearing echoes of your voice in the dark, trying to survive with this broken heart. Every hallway reminds me of us. Every prayer still carries your touch. No matter how strong I pretend to be, this house ain't home without you here with me. I still pause when the front door swings. For 1 second I think you came back to me, but reality cuts like shattered glass, and another lonely night slowly passes. The TV plays, but I don't hear a sound. Too many memories keep pulling me down. Your favorite song came on today, and I broke apart right there where I stayed. People say time gon' heal this pain, but time just taught me how to hide the rain. 'Cause every smile I fake outside turns into tears when I come inside. These walls still carry your soul, and losing you left a hole. This house feels empty without you. Even the moonlight cries when I do. I still reach for you in the middle of the night, praying somehow things will be alright. Every shadow keeps looking like you. Every memory cuts straight through. And no matter how hard I try to move on, this house feels empty since you've been gone. If love could bring you back home, I'd never spend another night alone. I'd give every breath inside my chest just to hear your footsteps again. Lord, why does love have to hurt like this? Why does silence sound louder than tears? This house feels empty without you, but I still thank God that I once knew you. 'Cause some people never find a love that's real, even if losing it almost kills. So I keep your memory alive somehow, even through these tears falling down. And until heaven calls my name, I'll still love you from far away. Still feels empty, still feels cold without you. Still feels empty.
The phone stopped ringing after midnight. Funny how silence gets loud sometimes. The same people who said forever couldn't even look me in the eyes. I learned empty chairs can preach sermons, and cold hallways remember cries. I ate dinner with ghosts and memories, asking heaven why love dies. The mirror knew I was exhausted before I ever said a word. Every smile started feeling rented, every prayer too weak to be heard. I drove for hours with no destination, just red lights and blurry rain, trying to outrun a heavy feeling that kept knowing my name. When the world turned away from my table, you still pulled up a chair. When everybody stopped checking on me, you were already there. Not with thunder, not with fire, but quiet mercy in the air. When the world turned away from me, you stayed. I stopped posting pictures for a while, stopped pretending I was fine. Some battles don't make noise online, some wounds never show in the eyes. And somehow the darkest seasons teach truths daylight never could. Because losing people showed me clearly who was only around for good. I met God in strange places, in parked cars, in empty kitchens, in sleepless 4 a.m. conversations with the ceiling. And somehow the loneliness became a doorway instead of a grave. When the world turned away without a warning, you covered me in grace. Piece by piece you rebuilt a man everybody else replaced. Now I walk slower, speak softer, and love deeper these Phone stop ringing after midnight. Funny how silence gets loud sometimes. The same people who said forever couldn't even look me in the eyes. I learned empty chairs can preach sermons, and cold hallways remember cries. I ate dinner with ghosts and memories, asking heaven why love dies. The mirror knew I was exhausted before I ever said a word. Every smile started feeling rented. Oh, every prayer too weak to be heard. I drove for hours with no destination, just red lights and blurry rain, trying to outrun a heavy feeling that kept knowing my name. When the world turned away from my table, you still pulled up a chair. When everybody stopped checking on me, you were already there. And not with thunder, not with fire, but quiet mercy in the air. When the world turned away from me, you stayed. I stopped posting pictures for a while. Stop pretending I was fine. Some battles don't make noise online. Some wounds never show in the eyes. And somehow the darkest seasons teach truths daylight never could. Because losing people showed me clearly who was only around for good. I met God in strange places, in parked cars, in empty kitchens, and sleepless 4 a.m. conversations with the ceiling. And somehow the loneliness became a doorway instead of a grave. When the world turned away without warning, you covered me in grace. Piece by piece you rebuilt a man everybody else replaced. Now I walk slower, speak softer, and love deeper these days, because I know what it feels like when the whole world turns away. Daddy, was always by the window at night, looking up at the sky, wondering if you could still see me from heaven. Every birthday candle, every school play, every lonely night I cried myself to sleep. I kept hoping somehow you were still close to me. I learned how to smile without you, how to act like I was okay. But growing up without my father left an emptiness words could never explain. Sweet 16 came around. The house was full of music and lights. Every girl was dancing with her daddy, while I stood there pretending I was alright. I laughed when people looked at me, but inside my world was falling apart. 'Cause all I really wanted that night was one dance with my father. And when they asked me where you were, I just looked down and smiled. But deep inside, I was still your little child. But I still carry your name. And every time life broke my heart apart, I kept searching for you in the dark. Oh, Daddy, I still needed you. Graduation day came quickly, cap and gown, tears in my eyes. Everybody's father cheering loudly, while I kept searching through the crowd that night. I held my diploma toward heaven and whispered softly through the pain, but silence answered me again. Then college came with lonely nights, fighting battles on my own. Sometimes I just needed my father to tell me I was strong. Dad, you missed every chapter of my life, the nights I struggled just to survive.
beside her, but your place stayed empty that day. I tried so hard not to break down as I walked that aisle alone, smiling through the pain while missing the man who should have brought me home. And when they asked, who gives this woman away, the silence nearly shattered me, 'cause your voice was missing that day. Now I visit you with flowers, talking to your grave for hours, telling you about my life, the pain, the love, the sacrifice. Sometimes rain falls while I'm crying, like heaven feels the ache inside me. And I pray somewhere beyond the clouds you can finally hear me now. Oh, Dad, even though you missed my whole life, I still found the strength to survive. And maybe one day up in heaven you'll finally hold your little girl again. I hope you see me now. I hope I made you proud. Oh, Daddy, I never stopped loving you. Daddy, Daddy, I used to sit by the window at night, looking up at the sky, wondering if you could still see me from heaven. Every birthday candle, every school play, every lonely night I cried myself to sleep.
Everybody saw me smiling, thought that I was doing fine. But they never felt the battles running deep inside my mind. Late nights crying and in the darkness, asking God to stay nearby. Trying hard to keep on living, while dying deep inside. Oh, I was smiling, but dying inside, hiding all the tears I cried. Calling heaven late at night, mercy held my hand. When nobody could understand. I smiled through the hurting, laughed just to hide the pain. People saw the sunshine, but never saw the rain. I carried heavy burdens with trembling, tired hands. Sometimes I stop believing you still had a plan. Late nights, empty rooms, tears falling down like rain. I kept asking heaven, will I ever breathe again? But right when my soul was fading and my strength slipped away, I heard your voice so softly, child, I never left. Somewhere along the way, you carried me through the pain. When my heart almost gave up, you whispered my name again. I was broken, tired, afraid, lost in the storms I faced. But your mercy kept holding me. Somewhere along the way, I walked through dark valleys with scars nobody knew, smiling in front of crowds while dying inside from truth. Friends disappeared slowly, new love turned cold with time. But every rope that broke me still somehow led to light. And now when I look behind me at every battle I survived, I realize your hands were there, keeping my soul alive. When I couldn't stand, you carried me. When I lost faith, you believed in me. Every tear, every scar, every sleepless night, somehow your love still pulled me toward the light. Somewhere along the way, heaven heard me cry. You turned my darkest nights into reasons to survive. Now I lift my hands and say, if I'm still here today, it's only somewhere along the way. I smiled in every picture, laughed when they looked my way, told everybody I'm alright, while my soul slowly slipped away. I carried storms in silence, pain hidden deep inside. Nobody saw the tears I cried after every night. I kept fighting battles my heart could barely survive, looking strong on the outside, but breaking down inside. And every night I asked heaven, how much more can I take? Then a voice whispered softly, child, don't lose your faith. I was smiling, but I was dying inside, walking through the darkness, trying so hard to survive. To hide, I kept singing hallelujah while falling apart inside. But somewhere through the sorrow, somewhere through the night, God kept holding my heart together. People only saw the surface, never the war in my head, never saw me praying to God with tears beside my bed. Some nights I felt forgotten, like heaven closed the door. But mercy kept whispering, you're worth fighting for. When my strength was gone, you carried me. When my faith grew weak, you believed in me. And even in my darkest hour, when I couldn't see the light, your love kept breathing life in me through every broken night. I was smiling, but I was dying inside, till your grace found the pieces. I was trying to hide. Now every scar has meaning, every tear became a light, 'cause God was building strength in me through every painful night. left me.
Friends disappeared when the storm got strong. Love turned cold and the nights got long. I smiled outside, but inside I broke, carrying pain nobody spoke. I cried alone with my head held low, asking God where I should go. Then through the silence I felt your breath. You stayed with me through every step. God stayed when everybody left, held my soul when nothing was left. Through every tear, through every night, you carried me back to the light. When the whole world walked away, your mercy still called my name. God stayed when everybody left. Dear God, can you hear me tonight? I know it's been a while since we talked like this, but the house been feeling colder lately, and sometimes I still look at the front door, thinking Mama gonna walk in smiling again. I still remember her footsteps in the hallway, the way she used to call my name when life felt heavy on my little shoulders. Back then I thought a love would last forever. I was too young to understand that heaven sometimes borrows angels back. Now her chair still sits at the table untouched, and every holiday don't feel the same no more. We laugh, but it ain't real laughter. Everybody trying to heal in silence. God, can you tell Mama I finally understand now? I understand why she stayed up late crying sometimes, why she looked tired but still smiled for us anyway. I understand every sacrifice now. Tell her I'm sorry.
every time I raise my voice. Sorry for every hug I didn't give. Sorry for thinking she would always be here. If I could turn back time, I would sit beside her longer.
I would listen hard.
I would tell her I love you 1,000 more times. But time don't go backwards, and regret is a lonely place to sleep. So God,
if you see Mama tonight,
tell her
baby still cries sometimes. Tell her I'm trying to be strong down here, but some nights the pain still breaks me apart.
Tell her I miss the way she
Prayed for me, the way she made everything feel safe. Tell her the world got colder when she left, and nothing really been the same.
And if heaven has windows, I hope she looks down sometimes and knows her love still lives inside me. I still hear a voice in my darkest moments telling me not to give up. Sometimes when life gets heavy, I close my eyes and hear her singing in the kitchen again. God, do mothers in heaven still worry about their children? Does she still pray for me from up there? Does she know I carry her strength every single day?
Because truth is,
there were nights I almost broke completely,
nights I smiled in public,
then cried alone
when nobody could see me.
And I wanted mama, not money, not fame, not applause, just mama. Sometimes I visit old pictures and stare at them longer than I should, trying to hear her laugh through silent memories. Everybody says time heals, but they never tell you how certain songs can reopen every wound. If she can hear me somehow, tell her I kept some of her old messages, because hearing her voice still feels like home.
Tell her I finally became the man she prayed I'd become.
Tell her I'm still fighting through this life, using the strength she planted inside me. And when my road on earth is finally over, I pray she's the first face I see at heaven's gates. So God,
can you tell Mama I miss her tonight?
tell her not a single day passes
Without her name crossing my mind.
Tell her her love
Still carries me when life feels too heavy to hold.
Tell her I still need her,
Sometimes,
even though I'm older now.
because no matter how grown a child becomes, a mother's love is something the soul never outgrows.
And if you can, give her one more hug for me tonight. Dear God,
Before I go,
just one more thing.
tell Mama
Her baby never stopped loving her. I cried in rooms nobody saw, smiled outside while my soul was falling apart. People judged the chapter they walked into, but God knew the whole story from the start. They called me broken, said I would never rise again. But they didn't hear the prayers I whispered through trembling hands at 3 a.m. There were nights I almost gave up completely, nights the darkness felt stronger than my faith. But somehow heaven kept breathing life into me when I didn't even have strength to pray. And every tear I tried to hide, every silent war inside, God already knew.
God knew everything,
Every heartbreak,
every wound, every hidden pain.
every time I smiled while drowning in the rain. God knew every lonely night,
God knew
every battle I fought without nobody beside me. When the whole world misunderstood me, God still stayed and walked beside me. When people walked away,
He still called my name.
and through every scar,
In every storm,
God knew everything. I used to ask heaven, why does pain keep following me? Why do good hearts break so easily, while evil walks around free? But somewhere between the tears and the silence, I started hearing God speak softly to me. Every delay was protection, every closed door saved you from something you couldn't see. And suddenly my pain looked different,
not punishment.
but preparation.
Because
sometimes God removes people from your life before they destroy your destination. There were fake smiles around me, hands shaking mine with hidden jealousy, people saying I love you with poison in their hearts. But God already saw everything they tried to hide from me. That's why some doors close unexpectedly. That's why some friendships disappeared overnight. I cried over losing people, not knowing God was protecting my life. And looking back now,
I finally understand
why heaven said no sometimes. Because God could see the storm ahead, while I only saw temporary sunshine. God knew everything.
God knew
Every betrayal, every scar, every sleepless night, every prayer I whispered while barely holding on inside. God knew when my heart got tired,
when depression,
almost stole my light,
when anxiety,
kept me awake, crying alone in the middle of the night. But somehow His mercy
held me together. When life tried to pull me apart,
when life tried to pull me apart.
because even when nobody understood me, God knew my heart.
So if you're hurting tonight, if your soul feels tired and unseen, remember this:
God hears the tears.
you never explain to people
He sees,
the battles hidden behind your smile.
and even when life
Feels unfair, He's still writing a greater story for you.
God knew
God knew everything.
every mountain,
He was preparing me to climb
every lesson,
hidden inside the pain and the trials. And now I stand stronger, not because life was easy, but because life was easy.
but because God carried me.
When I was too weak to carry myself. So when the God already knew. They saw me laughing in the crowd, but they never heard the war inside my mind. I became a master at hiding pain, smiling while my soul slowly died. Every "I'm okay" was a lie perfected. Every joke covered wounds nobody could see. People only love the version of you that shines, not the broken soul begging silently for peace. I would go home after making everybody laugh, then sit in darkness, fighting tears alone. Because sometimes the loudest smiles come from hearts that feel completely gone. And nobody noticed, nobody asked if I was surviving. They only saw the smile, not the pain hiding behind it. Oh, I smiled, but I was dying inside, crying behind closed doors. Every night I carried storms nobody knew about, fighting battles I never talked about. But somehow God kept me breathing when life was tearing me apart, because heaven saw the tears hidden behind my smile. Some people broke me and never apologized. Some wounds still echo in my chest today. I gave love with pure intentions and still got abandoned anyway. I kept showing up for everybody else, even while my own soul was collapsing. 'Cause broken people often become healers while secretly bleeding. And the scary part is nobody could tell how bad it really got, because pain learns how to wear a beautiful disguise. There were nights I begged God for strength just to survive until morning. Nights depression sat beside my bed, whispering lies into my exhausted heart. I questioned my worth, questioned my purpose, questioned if anybody would even care if I disappeared one day. But every time I almost gave up, something in my spirit whispered, hold on a little longer. So I smiled while I was dying inside, trying to save everybody while losing myself. The world only saw my light, not the darkness I fought every night. And even when nobody understood me, God stayed beside me. He heard every silent prayer, every moments of my life. If you're listening to this tonight and hiding pain behind your smile too, I need you to know something. You are not weak for hurting. You are not broken beyond healing. And God still sees value in you, even when life convinces you otherwise. I smiled, but I was dying inside, still praising while secretly falling apart. But God held my hand when I couldn't stand on my own anymore. And now every scar tells a story of a soul heaven refused to let die. So if you see me smiling now, understand this: it took battles nobody saw just to survive this far. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones silently asking God for strength, just to make it through another day. Everybody saw the smile on my face, but nobody saw the war in my soul. I laughed in rooms full of people, then cried when I got home alone. I kept saying I'm alright, while my heart was breaking slow. Tried to hide the pain so deeply, hoping nobody would know. I carry storms behind my eyes, held back tears 1,000 nights, and every time they asked if I was fine, I lied. I smiled like I was okay, but inside I was fading away, fighting battles nobody could see, begging heaven not to give up on me. I danced through pain, laughed through tears, I carried hurt for so many years. And while the whole world thought I was strong, I was barely holding on. The strongest people break in silence. There's something nobody talks about. Sometimes the loudest smile in the room is hiding the deepest doubt. I gave love while I was empty, tried to save everybody else, but every night I looked in the mirror and barely recognized myself. God, can you hear me tonight? God, I'm tired of pretending I'm alright. Carry me when I can't stand, Just know you're not alone. Oh, I smile through the pain, but heaven knew my name. Oh, oh yeah. I know you're tired, tired of smiling through the pain, tired of crying at night and waking up feeling the same. You gave your heart to people who only left scars behind. Now you sit in silence wondering if heaven forgot your name this time. Some nights the tears fall quietly, so nobody hears you break. You tell the world I'm okay, while your soul can barely take another day. Bills stacking up, heart full of fear, trying to stay strong for everybody else, while secretly drowning in tears. But listen closely, God sees every hidden tear, every prayer you whispered when nobody else was near. God is working a miracle for you right now, even if you can't see it. Somehow the pain won't last forever. Broken hearts can heal together. Every storm you survived, every night you stayed alive, every night heaven was holding you. Somehow God is working a miracle right now. You thought about giving up, but something deep inside said, hold on. That wasn't luck, that was God keeping you strong. The devil wanted your mind, your peace, your soul, but God carried you through battles nobody even knows. So cry if you need to cry tonight. God understands your pain, and every tear falling from your eyes is not falling in vain. You are not forgotten, you are not alone, and one day this pain you carry will become your testimony song. God is working a miracle for you about now. He's making beauty from your scars, lighting hope inside the dark. And when you almost lost your way,
God still carried you
through the rain. So if your heart is breaking somehow,
just
hold on. Your miracle is coming now. Oh, God heard every cry, every silent goodbye, and heaven is moving for you tonight. Mama, I still reach for my phone sometimes, like you're still gonna answer, still gonna say, baby, everything gonna be alright. But the house got quieter after you left. Even Sunday mornings don't sound the same. Your chair's still sitting there untouched, and every little thing still got your name. I wish I hugged you longer, I wish I listened more, I wish I knew the last goodbye was really the last one before. Now I'm talking to heaven with tears in my eyes, trying to be strong but breaking inside. And God knows there's nights I still cry alone, trying to heal from a pain that never really goes. Mama, can you hear me from heaven tonight? Do the angels tell you I'm still trying to fight? I miss your voice, I miss your prayers, I miss the way you showed me somebody cared. And if I could turn back time somehow, I'd love you louder than I did back then. 'Cause losing you broke something in me that never fully healed again. Life kept moving, but my heart stayed behind. At every graduation, every birthday, I kept searching for your eyes in the crowd. There's so many things I never got to say, like thank you, or I'm sorry for the stress I gave. And mama, some days this world feels cold, but inside I feel alone. Still hearing your words in my spirit, don't give up, son, keep going. So I keep walking through the storm, even when my soul feels broken. If heaven had visiting hours, I'd run to you tonight, tell you all the things I kept buried deep inside. And maybe for 1 second I could feel your hug again, and hear you say, you're gonna make it in the end. Mama, can you hear this song tonight? Ooh, every tear became a lyric.
in his mother's name. And even though heaven took you away, your love still carries me every day. So until we meet again someday, I'll keep your memory alive through every song I sing.
Another long night fighting these tears. Carrying pain for so many years. Everybody thinks that I'm alright, but I'm barely holding on tonight. Lord, don't let me fall apart tonight. Be my peace, be my light. Hold my soul when I can't fight. Stay with me through this lonely night. When my faith feels weak inside, Lord, please don't leave my side. Heaven, heaven, hear my cry tonight. You said be safe, I'll see you later. Just another normal day, another goodbye at the door. I was rushing through life, too busy to notice that heaven was already counting your final moments. If I knew that was the last time I'd hear your voice call my name, I would have held on longer. I would've never walked away. Now silence lives inside these walls, and memories hit me out of nowhere. Sometimes I still turn around, expecting you there. And the hardest part of losing you was not knowing it was goodbye. 'Cause if I knew, I would've hugged you like my soul depended on it. I didn't know that was my last hug, the last time I'd feel your heart be close to mine. If I knew heaven was calling your name, I would've held you longer that night. Now I replay that moment over and over, wishing time gave second chances. But life kept moving while my heart stayed frozen in that goodbye. People say healing comes with time, but some pain learns how to live beside you. Some tears never fully dry. There's days I smile around everybody, but break down when nobody's around. 'Cause grief is heavy when love was real. I still hear your laughter in empty rooms, still feel your presence in the quiet. And some nights I talk to God, hoping somehow you hear me too. If I had one more minute, one more hug, one more chance to say I love you, I'd never waste another second. 'Cause nobody tells you the last goodbye is the last goodbye. Oh. I didn't know that was my last hug, the last memory my heart would hold on to forever. Now every prayer sounds like your name, and every tear feels like a conversation with heaven. So if you still got somebody you love, hold them close tonight. 'Cause one day you'll wish you had one more hug.